idea of anything international can initially be very intimidating. I went about getting over that by simply jumping in and holding my breath and hoping for the best, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend. The 8th Estate Winery came about actually over a dinner party, believe it or not, and it was just a meeting of minds, people that had already been in the wine industry, people who like to drink a lot of wine. Freezing of grapes to make wine is the premise. If you can freeze grapes and then transport them, then in theory you could put together a winery anywhere in the world. And the more I researched into the potentials of this, it just became more and more evident that if this didn't get explored, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I was born and raised in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I've been in beverage marketing for the majority of my career. I've been around entrepreneurs all my life. My dad is the ultimate entrepreneur, and it just seemed a natural move to become an entrepreneur myself. Hong Kong is such a great city for many reasons, from languages to international perspectives to a great logistics center with the port. If I were to do this in Vancouver, there's plenty of wineries within a short drive that are excellent, so you would be competing with the local market in that regard. And of course, there's a lot of wine in Hong Kong. It's a massive global wine hub, but there's no vineyards anywhere close by. The wonderful thing about wine is that it's not a formula whatsoever. It's very passionate, it's very artistic. It's almost the perfect storm of having the right grapes and the right talent. It's by far from an exact science, and I think that's what makes wine really exciting. Every year we go to a different location in the world and source our grapes. So the first year we started off with Washington State, and the second year we went to Italy, and the third year was Australia. We're trying to take advantage here of being able to pick and choose from the best that the world has to offer. In general, we produce anywhere from 40 to 60,000 bottles per year. So it sounds like a lot, but in a city like Hong Kong, it's just a drop in the bucket, really, for the amount that's consumed here. One of my recommendations for anybody trying to be an entrepreneur is the support system. And unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of that support. And over the years, finally have built my own little support network here of some very strong female entrepreneur influence within the city. It really takes talking to somebody, having somebody tell you directly that no, you're not off base. That's what everybody's going through, and that alone it really propels you. It really keeps you going. Sometimes things happen quickly, and the timing is correct, and you just jump in. And at the end of the day, taking those leaps is, you have to give yourself credit that yes, it's going to be scary, yes, it's going to be frightening, but if you don't do it, I think the long-term regret would be far more frightening and far more scary.